We're in frame.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so this is our first time doing a video, and we both fell in love with Attack on Titan. And since we missed out on doing a reaction video on episode 1, which was huge,
Right.
and a reaction video on episode 5, which was huge, we figured we'd jump on the bandwagon now and do episode 17, which is just as huge as the first two. So this one we titled Female Titan Markdown, because the female Titan basically like came in and just pretty much marked everybody down.
And just
ran it. I don't think Eren can beat her, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, she's armored too, so don't forget about that.
Yeah.
She's an armored giant Titan that has a mind of her own.
So, the beginning of the episode, you know, they're leaving the gates, and I guess they're doing like a practice run to get to Eren's basement. So, I think that the captain, like, initially, I think he did this on purpose, just to see, like, who the enemy is, like, inside the gate. Like, he knows there's some other human Titans, and he's just like, we're gonna sacrifice 30% of you students out here, just so we have a possibility to find out who the enemy is. And, that sucks.
It does.
That sucks, but that's what the Art of War, or, I don't know. Is that the Art of War? I never read the book.
Well, I haven't neither, but of course, you know, it does make sense, but it's just a cold, calculated decision on how to actually weed out the actual Titans and stuff like that.
And it sucks that, like, the people who stayed were only, like, what, 12 or less? And 30% of them, I mean, I could pretty much, like, X off who I know is gonna die. Like, I thought Sasha was gonna bite the dust.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that Titan, like, freaked me out. His ass was all up in the air. It was, that freaked me out. All the aberrant Titans freaked me out. There's the super flaming, fabulous Titan that was, like, walking through the forest. They creeped me out, and that smile. I seriously had a terrible nightmare yesterday. It was terrible. But I thought Sasha was gonna get it, but I have a feeling that she's probably not gonna bite the dust until she, like, learns, like, a valuable skill, or she makes herself useful. But you never know. They killed a lot of people in, like, the first 2 episodes that I thought were gonna make it longer.
Yeah, so many people lost their lives.
I know. I was just like, oh my gosh, he's not gonna die too. Shit.
The ones that didn't join the Scouts was probably the smart ones, really. But
yeah.
The ones that did join the Scouts was the ballsy ones.
Yeah.
That's how life is.
What would you do? Would you join the military police, or would you join the recon corps?
I don't know. It depends on how affected by the Titans I was by their initial attacks. Like, if it was like my family actually died in the attacks, most likely I'd become a scout. But if they didn't and we got back, I'd probably want to be a military police. Like I am now. So.
Yeah. I feel like if I had like a tag team partner, I think I would do like the recon thing. Because I would feel like, all right, we have each other's back. You know, I won't have to worry about you like just like dipping on me. Because a lot of those people dipped on each other.
They did.
So that's the only way I would do it. So if you had my back, I would do it. I would let you like run it initially, and I would be the scout. So I'd let you know what's going down. We need to talk about Armin, who, oh man, he stood up.
He did. He did.
He played a very, very important role. He actually used his brain a lot, which is what he's known for. And, you know, he figured out that the female Titan is obviously human, like Eren. They have the same characteristics. He knew that it was intelligent because she, like, straight went to, like, the back of her neck, which was, when I saw that, I was like, oh, no.
Right.
Everybody is going to die now. Like, when she did that and was about to, like, bitch slap Jean, I was, I thought he was going to die, too. I wasn't going to be surprised if he did. I really wasn't going to be surprised if he did.
Yeah.
But, Armin did a great job of just, like, yelling out a lie to see if the female Titan would react to it. You know, I think he said that, avenge Eren's loss because he died on I think the right or the left flank side. Yeah. Just so to get her to like go over in that direction to try to find him. And then Raynor comes around and you know, tries to mark her down while she's distracted, but that doesn't work out too well. And he just gets snapped up instantly. and then thumb on top of the head, and I thought he was going to die as well. I know he did like his little tornado slash thing. But I don't know. I saw the blood splatter.
Yeah.
I really thought it was his blood.
So the only thing I can think of, like, why the blood splattered was because he had put his sword when she put pressure around him, so that instead of her hurting him, he actually cut her finger and then cut him off when he did his tornado spin.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Final move.
Either that, or he has some special abilities that we're not supposed to find out until later. It's very, very possible.
Maybe.
Because I have to say, I haven't read the manga. You haven't read the manga either. No. We started watching the anime, and we're trying to be as unsullied. Well, we don't want any spoilers. I don't want you guys to get spoiled either, but I have to say, I think the female Titan is Anne. I mean, come on. The hair, that glance, and that smirk that she does is Anne all the way. And she joined the military police. She was the odd person out, and that's the way how I was able to narrow it down to her, if it is her. He thinks it's Armin's mom. I
mean, it might be Armin's mom. Like, I doubt it, but
it could be.
It's a tad little possibility that it is, but I don't think so. If she's looking at hoods now, I thought about it, and no, I don't think it's Armin's mom.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if it was Armin's mom. I feel like she probably would have stayed with Armin a little bit longer than just pulling off the hood.
Yeah.
So,
but at the same time, though, she didn't really touch like everybody else. Yeah, she didn't really care if they wasn't Eren. She didn't care, but at the same time, she was still like, and do a little bit like movement towards them, not really aggressively, but.
You do remember the part where she like smacked Armin off the horse and like knocked off his 3D maneuver, well, his 3D gear and the horse. You know what? The horses get it the worst.
Yeah.
The horses don't have a choice. They get it the worst.
Well, not necessarily. Like the humans get munched on. They get like the horses just get crushed.
Oh, that's true. Because they actually don't eat the horses.
Yeah.
So it's the humans' fault that the horses get it the worst.
You know, they grab
because they get grabbed and smushed, and they normally don't eat animals. So I have to blame the humans for killing horses.
Yeah. But without them, though, they wouldn't have no chance out there on the plains. No chance.
They really wouldn't. They have pretty good stamina, though.
They do.
They really do. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? I actually want to say that I was really impressed with this episode for the fact that it didn't have, like, the main characters that we love, like Eren or Mikasa or Levi in it, and it was still able to hold its own and keep everybody interested. Definitely kept my attention, and I think it's a good anime when it doesn't always have to focus on the main character, but it can focus on the sub-characters and still get your attention, and that's why I like Attack on Titan a lot.
Yeah, I like it for the sheer fact that it's a different anime than what I'm used to seeing. It's big, stupid things that's almost impossible to kill, and we had to find ways to kill it over the years, and it's pushed us back near to extinction, and we're fighting back. That's the main thing that caught me.
Yeah. And well, before we end this video, I just want to say that another thing that I really liked about this video was that I feel like we're finally progressing the story. Like up until 5, it's just been a lot of dialogue and inner monologues going on, and it feels good to finally move forward. We're finally getting closer to the basement. I just want to get to the damn basement. I just want to know what happened to Eren's dad. Like, what is he doing? What kind of experiments is he doing? Is he still alive? I don't know. Is he like the creator? Probably not, because it's been like hundreds of years and he's not immortal. Or who knows? I don't know. I haven't read the manga. And if you guys have read the mangas, don't spoil us. Actually, I forgot, you can't spoil us because we have disabled the comments. Because we know there are those people who just can't help themselves. And they can't help themselves, and they have to tell everybody what's going on. So if you want to stay spoiled free, Just keep watching these videos. Make sure you like and subscribe us. And oh, and before we go, after this video, there's this YouTuber. I'm gonna post his name up next, but I forgot what his name is. But he posted this awesome interpretation of the first theme song, which was the best theme song in my opinion. But it was, he's laughing because I showed it to him at work, and it was like, just watch it. All right, thanks for watching. I'm Kita. This is Nick, and thanks for putting up with us for about 10 minutes.